When we talk about the golden era of Japanese rear-wheel drive icons, the conversation usually begins and ends with the AE86 Corolla or the early Silvias. But tucked away in the shadows of those legends was a sharp, wide-bodied underdog that was arguably more advanced, more powerful, and far more aggressive. This was the Mitsubishi Starion, the forgotten drift legend that time. The Starion wasn't just a pretty face, it was a technological powerhouse. At its heart lived the legendary 4G63 engine. Yes, the same DNA that would later propel the Lancer evolution to world rally dominance. In its early iterations, and especially in the later widebody ESI-R models, the Starion utilized turbocharging and intercooling at a time when most cars were still struggling with carburetors. It was one of the first Japanese cars to feature electronic fuel injection, giving it a level of precision and tunability that made it a terror on both the highway and the track. When you stepped inside, the cockpit felt less like a car and more like a command center, complete with deep bucket seats and a dashboard that glowed with high-tech 80s optimism. But how did it become a drift legend if nobody remembers it? The secret lies in its balance. The Starion was rear-wheel drive, featured a limited slip differential in many trims, and possessed a chassis that was remarkably stiff for its time. It had a short wheelbase but a wide track, a combination that made it twitchy and aggressive, perfect for the burgeoning drift scene in Japan and the canyons of Southern California. Drivers found that with just a few modifications to the boost pressure and suspension, the Starion could hang the tail out with the best of them, puffing clouds of tire smoke while looking like something out of a cyberpunk film. The tragedy of the Starion is that it was essentially a victim of its own success and a rebranding identity crisis. In North America, it was cross-shopped and sold as the Chrysler Conquest, a move that diluted its Japanese pedigree in the eyes of enthusiasts. By the time the 90s rolled around, Mitsubishi shifted its focus to the heavy, high-tech 3000 GT and the AWD Eclipse, leaving the rear-wheel drive Starion to fade into the background. Today, the Starion is undergoing a massive revival. As the prices of Silvias and Supras reach the stratosphere, drifters and collectors are rediscovering the visceral, analog thrill of this turbo wedge. It represents an era where Mitsubishi was fearless, taking risks on design and engineering that forced the rest of the world to play catch-up. It is a reminder that legends don't always need a multi-million-dollar marketing campaign. Sometimes they just need a turbocharger, a set of wide fenders, and a driver brave enough to keep the pedal pinned through the apex. The Starion isn't just a forgotten car. It's a reminder of what Mitsubishi used to be and what a true driver's car should feel like.